Hi everyone, it's Erin from EB Mixed Media. Today I'm going to create another page in my new graph paper journal. I have a video on how I made this journal and I'll post that in the link below. It is made entirely of cheap, thin graph paper, and I've sewn about 3 pages together to make it a little bit more sturdy. So in an effort to get up in my art room more and do more art journaling, I'm going to limit myself today to 30 minutes and see if I can't do something in that time frame. That's how much time I have, so that's what I'm going to do. So today I'm going to be playing with some foam stamps. Barb from Joggles sent these over to me to play with. This is just a simple circle. Obviously it's a square, but it has circles on it. And I've got some cheap Apple Barrel Tuscan Teal paint here. And I'm just going to paint it onto the foamy. And give this a shot. That's cool. Pretty good print. I suppose you could probably use a brayer to put paint on this. I don't know as I would just dip it in paint, but cool. I wonder if I can get like another. I don't really like that. But I was just thinking this would be a good way to cover a fair section of the page quickly. See how it does on this crease. Oh, pretty good. I should have tried getting another one. I think you can kind of get 2 prints out of it because you can sort of smush them down. So let's try another one here. Yeah, it's not as good as the first one, but it's not bad. I didn't think. I probably should have been turning it to get different. Okay, that's a start. That was fun. They're fun. I think I'll hit this with the dryer real quick. And then I think I'll grab a stencil maybe to get rid of some of the straight edges. So let's see what stencil might be good for that. I'm not sure if I should do like keep the circle theme going. I've got this one. So the question is, what color circles? Go with this lighter Cloudless, it's called. Just a lighter blue. I think I got these stencils at Walmart. And I'm just using a makeup sponge that you get at the drugstore or pharmacy. Oh, this is so light. I don't think it's going to really... it's still going to blend, I think, those edges. Maybe not. Well, we'll just keep going. Just another layer. Not bad. Just another layer. We'll keep going. So to keep the circle theme going, I have a whole bowl of circles that I keep, and some other shapes as well. But for whatever reason, I have a lot of blues and purples in here. And I think I might just start putting them around the page. Why not use these up? These are kind of fun. I've got a lot of those. Maybe. I don't know. This is fun. Got this ginormous one too. Ooh. I don't know why I have so many circles in these colors, but I do. Here's a sticker. I think I want something a bit smaller there. That's not really smaller though. What else do I have here? Tiny. Maybe could do. Maybe this one. Yeah, I think I'll just put those around. I think that's kind of fun. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So let me get my glue. And I'll just start gluing these down. I haven't looked at my clock. I don't know what I feel like I've probably only been at it about 15 minutes, I think. It is so fun to be able to use up stuff that you've just had sitting around for ages. It's so nice to use things. And I think I've been cleaning a lot lately, and I think that's helping me because I'm finding things and seeing things and remembering that I have things. And so that's really great because you can start, putting it to good use. And if I didn't have circles, I could have just as easily used a paper punch or, oops, I wanted to go that way, or just sat down and cut some out freehand. So this is something anybody could do. I've still got that one there too. I don't know. Do I want to do another one? Maybe I'll kind of connect all of these together here. That one's not my favorite unless I maybe anything else? Is this one gonna work? Sure, why not? Okay, so now I'm kind of feeling like I want to circle these, but I'm afraid I'm going to ruin it. So I don't know if I want to do it. I'm going to start with this small one maybe. I don't know. Or what if I just did, well, let's try it. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. My pen's not working very well. I think there must be some glue on the page. Or maybe the paint was still wet, I don't know. I think I'll do some of these as well in silver. I don't know if I can do all of them because I'm not going to have time, but no way. Is this pen out of ink? I hardly use it. Okay, well, it is completely out, and so is my other one. So let's do gold. And that shows up a lot brighter as well. But I don't like it. Do I? I don't think I do. No, I don't think I do. What am I going to do to get that off of there? Oh. Okay. I didn't like the gold, but I'm liking that green that happened when I sort of took it off. And I like how it's filling in that white background. So, I'm wondering if I can get that same look without using the, without using a gold pen. This might be dangerous. I just have a little bit of this quinacridone Nicolazo gold, and I'm gonna try. So I've put some on a wet wipe here, and on my paper here, let's see, we'll do it. Where can I do this? We'll just do it over here. That's a little more orange, but oh, but I love how it's getting a really cool green effect when it's mixing with the blue. And it's just sort of making that background a little richer. And I really like it. What a happy accident, as our friend Bob Ross would say. It's probably something I should have done before I glued all the circles on, but that's okay. And this only took just a tiny bit of that High Flow Golden Nicolazo Gold. And I'm still going strong with my wet wipe here. There, I hope you didn't think I ruined it. I kind of like it. Okay, I feel like I want some splatters. I'm going to go with white. I always think splatters just tie everything together. Let me dry that. So I'm just going to go back through here and add a little more of this Nicolazo Gold and kind of put a little border in on the sides here. I got a little bit on that card. I'm wondering if I can maybe just paint that out and cover it up with some yeah. Kind of wet still. Okay. I still feel like I want something on some of these circles in the background. I'm wondering if white is maybe the answer for some of them. It doesn't have to be all of them. But just to sort of tie the background into the circles at the foreground. I think kind of makes some sense. I'm running out of time, so I want to finish this page really quickly. And I have a floral that matches perfectly. This is from my Fabulous Florals collection. It's the Summer Bloom. So I'm going to glue that down. And put that right here, I guess. That sort of hides some of that mistaken area there. That area I had a little trouble with. And then I've got a sentiment here, be brave with your life. I'm just going to set that there. And I'm going to call that finished. So I hope you enjoyed that and got some inspiration about using circles. I thought that was kind of fun, and it was so great to use up stuff that I've had sitting around in my stash forever. I also had fun playing with the foam stamps. That was kind of cool. This was definitely a lesson in problem solving. It didn't go the direction I wanted it to go once I messed up with the gold, but I think it was a great solve. That's one thing I do love about art journaling, is that kind of problem solving, not being too precious with something and just going with the flow and working it until you get to something you like. I also really liked having a time limit. I felt a little rushed and I maybe made some hasty decisions, and it's not my most favorite page, but I got up here, I had a very limited amount of time today, got up in my art room, got something done, and that's a good feeling. So that's it for me today, and I will be back again soon with another video. Hopefully I am feeling inspired now that I have my graph paper journal. In the meantime, you can always find me on Instagram. That's EB Mixed Media, EB_Mixed Media. Thanks everyone, bye.